And we continue to remember the late former President J.J Rawlings, who has been laid in state. He was laid in state yesterday. The general public was asked to file pass. We saw political parties from both sides, the NPP and the NDC, file pass his body yesterday. Today, starting with the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the First Lady, the Vice President and his wife, as well as the Chief of Staff and former Presidents, John Agyekum Kufuor and John Mahama. They have been filing past the body of the late former president, which has been laid in state at the Accra International Conference Center. And all that is building up to what will be the final burial or final funeral rites tomorrow at the Black Star Square. And we'll be going there shortly. These are live visuals coming to you from the Accra International Conference Center, heavily guarded, and as we've been assured by the committee and by government, reiterated by the Information Minister designate, the proceedings will be COVID compliant. Let's cross over now and speak to Presidential Correspondent Elton Brobe. He is there. Elton, tell us about proceedings today. We know the President has been there and other dignitaries as well. Bring us up to speed on what we've missed.
We are almost done with dignitaries and President to file past the mortal remains of the former president. So at 9 a.m., President Akufo-Addo and the First Lady came in, were followed by the Vice President of the Republic, Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, and the wife, Samira Bawumia. And then after, the former President, John Mahama, also came in together with some leading members of the NDC. And when they were done, former President John Agyekum Kufuor also came in with some family members to pay his last respect and also commiserate with the bereaved family. Then after, we had former speakers of parliament led by Edward Dowajaho, and then we had a procession of MPs, members of parliament, being led by the Speaker of Parliament, Alban Babem. They walked all the way from Parliament House to the conference center, and then together as one, they filed past the body, and then I had some moments with the wife of the late president and the children, after which they spoke to the media. For now, we've had visit also from the Chief Justice of the Republic and some high-profile dignitaries. Now we've gotten into a stage where they've opened the doors for the general public to again pass and then pay their last respect to the former president. Those who came in and those who spoke to me were of the view that this is the time for the country to preserve the legacy of the former president by working together, especially the political class. Indeed, members of parliament said that the death of the former president provides them with an opportunity to build consensus, work towards unifying the country, and put the interests of the country first. So this has been the call from members of parliament. I also had a privileged interview with former Justice of the Supreme Court, His Lordship Raymond Atiguba, who said the country belongs to the 31 million people, the 31 million population of this country. And for that reason, if the people come together, they can force change. They can get government to do exactly what they want them to do. And for him, he will continue to advocate the rule of law and ensure that people have access to basic amenities. The door is open. Now anybody at all can come in and pay his last respect because we are done with the dignitaries. And then all is in readiness for tomorrow's big event, which will be the final funeral rites of the late president.
As the doors open for the general public to view, it's open till when, Elton?
So the plan is that by 4:30 they will close the casket, and then tomorrow it will not be laid in state here at the conference center, but rather at the Black Star Square. We are expecting some foreign dignitaries to join President Akufo-Addo and the country to mourn and then to send the former president home. I'm told that Liberian President Georgia is already in town, and they are expecting more African leaders to join in tomorrow's farewell service at the Black Star Square. So there are also some members of the diplomatic corps who are also expected to come in. But the program of activities and for the personalities who are expected today, all of them have come. And for that reason, security is relaxed here. People can have access inside, and they are cautioning against people using their mobile phone to take pictures of the mortal remains of the ex-president, something that they say they will not tolerate. and anybody found doing that will be arrested.
Many thanks to you, Elton Brobe, for bringing us up to speed with events at the Accra International Conference Center, where the body of the late former President J.J Rawlings has been laid in state. It's now been open to the public after the President and other high-ranking people in the country today filed past the body. Tomorrow, of course, the funeral service will be at the Blackstar Square, and we've been doing since Monday. In fact, since Sunday, we'll be bringing you a live update every step of the way right here on JoyNews. You're watching News Today with me, and Asmini. We're taking a short break. When we return, we'll bring you business. Stay with us.